child, I believe, has a little bit of trouble in an area, I usually let it go for a bit and see if their parent will come to me and have a talk to me, or I listen to see their conversations with other parents. It's a really hard conversation to have with parents, so I try and tread really lightly and make sure that I'm not pretending that I know everything and that I'm the expert. It's so important to just let them know kindly. An example of this would be speech. We find a lot of kids in this area have speech issues. Parents have a stigma that when they go to school they will be able to talk by then, that school will help them. So for those sorts of parents, I have a talk and say, oh, do you notice how your child says this, or do you know how your child says that? For this age, this is what should be happening. If you need help, I always refer. So it's really important to let them know for speech issues that when their child starts school, that they will no longer get free help, and the school waiting lists can be really long. So I always refer to the health plaza just down the road where they can get support before they start school for free.
If I have concerns about a child's development, we usually will talk to the parents. Sometimes the parents will come up to us with their concerns, so we can support them by referring them onto services, or we could get services to come to group, spend some time. Sometimes it's just talking it out and talking about what they think the issue may be. A lot of the times we'll get the child health nurse to come to group, and we'll also get speech therapists and OT to come in. Yeah, but usually it's just communication. Sometimes at Playgroup we do get parents that arrive at group who are stressed or a bit anxious, or just sometimes really need to debrief.
One of the biggest challenges that we face delivering supported playgroups is that as we're a statewide organisation, we deal with communities obviously all over the state. So that includes those very isolated ones, the regional ones. It's important to make it clear how challenging it is not only to work in those communities across the state, but to work with people in those communities. And like we all know, the success of these playgroups is based on people. So it's very important that through these supported programs we have flexibility and are able to mould the program to still reach the same outcomes and to have similar delivery across the state, but to make sure that we're meeting communities' needs. And to do that, we need to listen to the community, we need to listen to the families, we need to listen to all the stakeholders. We're an organisation that works primarily from Brisbane as a head office. We have regional offices, but there are so many communities out there that we rely on strong partners to basically give us the ins and outs, the culturally specific considerations we need to take into community, the makeup of the community, the organisations that already exist. It's important that when you're looking at doing a supported playgroup, there is a lot of flexibility in how you reach those goals.
Wait.